Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and we are back again talking about the Fats yet again because they decided last night that they would do another live stream on me. So that's 3 live streams in a row as they're clamoring for some type of clout from me, which the only thing that's going to happen is the Streisand effect, where I'm going to continue to gain a following and you're not. You're going to continue to lose a following, and I'm going to continue to win and gain viewership because I'm the one being an honest person. I'm not the one sending their fans over to harass you, which, by the way, I'm going to say it early on. Do not interact or comment on any post or video that I'm going to show in this video. Just keep all your comments in the comment section down below. Video game of the day, though, Castlevania. If you knew anything about Castlevania, you would learn a life lesson or two. And if you like Castlevania, leave a comment down below or like the video. So, here's your live stream that you think somehow is going to get you more followers, even though it's not. It's not going to get you more subscribers. It's going to get you less subscribers because you're essentially, I don't know, punching down on a smaller channel. I'm just covering the news, and I'm covering the videos, covering the content that my viewers like to watch, which is anything involving detractors typically. But because you hate it so much, I'm going to show you again my consistent growing, my consistent views, while you have no consistent growing, and you have consistent views because you have the same people watching all of your content. You don't have any new people watching your content, while I do. But you spent about an hour talking a bunch of noise. Good for you. Best video games in town. At least there's a Jared warning this time. Coward. Video game Rippaverse. I'm pretty sure it's coward, but I guess they're doing that in a way to kind of troll me. I don't know. It doesn't really work with me, but are you guys selling video games here? Video Game Underground. Sturgis, I prefer Daytona Beach Bike Week. Well, great for you, bud. You're allowed to enjoy that. Coward is misspelled in the title. Hey, don't insult Sturgis. That's how he spells it, okay? No, he can't pronounce R's. Why are you closed? Nothing but cowards in this chat. Video Game Underground has the best video games in town. Monetize this person. I guess. Drunken Peasants, what about the final pages of Isom? This guy's in my comments all the time and gets called out by my viewers because they're more intelligent than your viewers. My viewers are intelligent, your viewers are room temperature IQ. I'm just saying. Hannibal, jump in. Hannibal, jump in. I kind of wish Sturgis would have started crap with me. I'd love to jump in, but I'm Ubering in Atlanta for a few more hours. He's given up replying to me when I go to his channel. You're not really worth my time. And when I do reply to you, you say a bunch of crap that doesn't really matter. Doesn't affect my channel in any way. They even tried tagging me. Video Game Underground has the best video games in town. It's like a weird thing that they've started. It's like cult-like. It's a cult-like thing that they've started, I guess. I only read the Bible. Let's keep going. Chat, you'll know he'll be reading from here later, so give him your A game. Again, from what I was told, you had 227 viewers on this live stream compared to your 100,000 subscribers, 108,000 subscribers. Blockbuster Video. Bro. Goddess, love him. He does have good taste in video games. Sheesh. Please invite him on the show. Something I'm never doing because that's a waste of my time. I got better things to do. Make Sturgis a peasant. He clearly needs it. Sturgis just needs an IRL friend. I fell asleep during Mild Bill. I saw my name in Sturgis' first video. I'm famous, boys. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're famous. Thanks for reading my previous comment, Eric. But I really need you to explain the definition of punching down. Where does this clout come from if the bigger person punches down on the little one? How's Billy going for money given the American healthcare system? Week in the hospital sounds like it was catastrophic. Sturgis kind of looks a bit tubby himself. He certainly ain't jacked. Video Game Underground has the best video games in town. I just find it entertaining that he responded to my comments where I purposely misspelled crap, but I did actually mess up on saying he the fanboy, but be Isom's sidekick, call Tism, and now I just want to add his secret identity. Should just be Sturgis Simpleton. Hey Sturgis, why are you reading my comments instead of responding to the video? Whatever will the Fats do, continue to lose followers. That's what they'll continue to do. Dude's just in it for clout? No, I'm just giving my viewers what they want to see. A bunch of people that think they're somehow going to ankle bite at Air July, a more successful person than they'll ever be. Hideo Kojima. This doesn't even make sense with the joke. Isom is Tism. Video game underground. It's like a cult over here, dude. It's weird. You make one gaffe and they think it's supposed to be some long type of cult-like material. They're supposed to continue to egg it on, which again, it doesn't affect me in any way because it has no negative effect. It just makes you look worse. But we have people who are part of your fan base who do things like this. My God, you are seething. Billy has far more charisma and humor than a dumb black male fantasy comic book that is going to be worthless in a few years. I pirated your comic and couldn't even get through it. It sucked. Whether you pirated it or not, and it sucked for you, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have it. Billy is witty and has an amazing rap career, and of course they put this picture to show how inclusive and how diverse it is to be a racist, I guess. I guess that's what you want to do. You can do that. So, it's both the COVID and being out of shape. These grifters are so unique. Can't wait for them to say, "I'll go to SDCC and challenge the Isom guy in person." And there he is. Again, like I said, do not interact. Improve your speech impediment is one of Eric July's detractors, of course. That's not true. We have a lot to talk about. You guys are giving us so much butthurt content. It's great to keep it going. We need more from lolcows. Really, the only lolcows are the people that think they're going to somehow make a career out of me or even Eric July. It's quite hilarious. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Drunken Peasants. Literally no one's doing that. No one new is doing that, we'll say. Like sucking Onision's booty, so I can imagine he hasn't had a lot of time to go to the gym. I have a history of heart failure in my family, but I'll go ahead and balloon up to 500 or 600 pounds because why not, right? Because this is the whole thing with this. It's like, dude, work on your health more than complain about Eric July or even me. We even had Lowbrow Jester. He's been in my comments before. If you knew anything about him, you'd know that for a number of months that he's been working on his health. And if you knew anything about the Rippaverse or its fans, you would know that they don't care what you detractors actually think about them or the comic you all love to attack 24/7. It's the reason I don't really care to go through a live stream. I'd be wasting my time, essentially. Lol, then why the constant coverage? And the only thing I've done is show love to my boy Billy and tell you snowflakes that Spawn can beat Isom. Well, cool. No one cares. The only snowflakes I see are the ones attacking a comic book 24/7 because they can't handle the success they disagree with. How have I attacked his comic book? All I said was Spawn could beat Isom, and thus far I have yet to see anything that would make me say otherwise. Also, I never said you did. Then why bring up something to a conversation when it has no merit in that conversation? Like, I'm just trying to talk about Spawn, but you guys just be hating. You brought it up first, dude, or is this a gaslighting attempt? More than likely it is. I brought up my main man's Billy and my other main man's Spawn, and you replied. Loophole is not surprised. Recounting the course of events that lead this to a loophole? What? More obtuse behavior. Honestly, I'm used to it by now. You know what? Isom is used to it, getting beat by Spawn. Until I see it for myself, we'll never know. Can Isom beat God? Spawn can. Has he ever fought God? Yep. Satan and became the king of hell himself. Well, good for a fictional character to do all these amazing things while he doesn't do anything amazing. He just hates on me and Eric July. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is the comment section. Miles Morales better than Isom. Well, good for you. It's your opinion. You're allowed to have that. The best part of Isom is when he flies. Good for you, bud. Shout out to 210LG. Bro, you know they're starving for attention if they're going after you. Keep it up. I definitely will. Isomism. So I am now Sturgis, Isomism, a Rippatis. So I'm essentially a villain for them. It's quite hilarious. Come on, man. Engage. The hell you doing? Only reading their chat. Chase that clout like a real man. Head on, Sturgis. I'm not the channel that's dying for irrelevancy. Like, dying for relevancy. At being irrelevant. They want to be irrelevant. That's exactly what they're doing. Glass houses must be dirt cheap in here. Hit the 1,000 already? By the way, want some salt for those peasant ankles you're biting? No, I don't eat trans fat, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I just don't. Video Game Underground is the best prices on games in town. You better not do this to me. Yawn. Do they not understand that commenting and disliking and liking my videos is all engagement? Great video, keep up the work. This guy was obviously lying because this is one of those weirdos fans, those fats fans. The world needs more lolcows. Yep, got plenty of them in the fats. Do you have any other insults or new material? Seems to me you weirdos are doing the same thing, so I'm just here for the lols. I'm just gonna be here, and I'm gonna keep winning while you keep crying those salty tears. What are you winning? All you do on your tiny channel is attack people and suck up to Eric July. I don't attack people. I don't do that at all, actually. I just call out nonsense. I just call out the lies that people constantly spread about Eric July, which is actually something my viewers like to watch. That's called listening to your audience and giving them what they want. It seems to be a lost concept for people like this. And promote his book, which you have no financial stake in. You're not even monetized on YouTube. I mean, I could be. I could have been at 500 if I really wanted to. I'm just going to wait till 1,000 so I get all the benefits of being monetized. Yeah, was the avatar from John Woo's? Yeah. Yes, Isom isn't a killer. He just punches through the guts of bouncers when he's disrespected. So, maybe that's part of who he is. Maybe that's part of the character. I don't know. I didn't realize being a pay pig was something to brag about. Never realized you were such a brokey. Never realized you were such a wokey since you buy 3 copies of the same woke comic book. Sure, bud. You bought 3 copies of that trash? According to who? According to you? Again, that's your opinion. You can have the opinion that it's trash, whereas it seems like a lot of people, or for most people for the most part, have the opinion that it's not trash. And I said, yep, 3 copies of greatness. Pretty great, right? Sounds like your opinion's like an asshole. Everyone's got one. Please never stop responding to DP. It's absolutely hilarious watching you make a total ass out of yourself over and over and over. For the algorithm. Because they seem to get mad when I say that. It's hilarious. How insecure must these losers and their followers be to feel the need to dedicate 2 live streams to attacking a small up-and-coming channel? We're at 3 now. It's actually 4 live streams. It's just that I'm not in one of the thumbnails, but it's actually 4 live streams they've done on me so far. Keep up the good work and laugh at the losers talking crap in the comments, not realizing that their interaction is only boosting you to even more viewers and subs. Kind of similar to how Eric July brings up Twitter weirdos and dudes with no followers on the YouTube channel to debate. Yep, doing exactly what I'm doing, proving idiots like you are wrong about your BS. Long beard, love that, dude. They are living off the relevancy DP had about 10 years ago when the main host was TJ, before they fell apart and went nuts and got stale. Which, by the way, this guy tried to say that Nerdrotic, his whole channel was based around something that he started, I guess. I'm streaming furious laughing at you. For the algorithm. Video Game Underground has the best prices on games in town. Same thing, it's like a cult, dog. I say for the algorithm, and they say, why don't you shove it up your butt? It's funny you think the algorithm will show you to anyone half a brain cell. For the algorithm, stay salty, my friend. It's funny how you think your comments affect me in any way. While you continue to cry about me, I continue to grow. Who's crying? You're a lolcow. We're milking you. Sure you are. Of course, a bunch of crap. Ben and Billy from the Drunken Peasant sent me. Perfect. Just outright flat admitting it. That's how unintelligent their fan base is. Just outright admitting that they're coming from there. Video Game Underground. For the algorithm. Attack of the Fats should have been the title. It's interesting to see the fans of the Fats continue to infiltrate and comment and believe somehow it's going to hurt me in any way. It hurts because you saw how they easily ragged on you. Oh, they're fat. That's the extent of what you offer. 5th grade level insult. Sir, just give it up. And by that, I mean, end your life. It's obvious how you are pathetic. All you do is go online, look up Social Blade as if that means anything. No one cares. Obviously, it means a lot, and it obviously hurts the Fats so much that I'm going to continue to do it because they're going to continue to get mad at it. Why don't you come to the stream? And yet, I'm like, and yet here you are. No one cares, yet here you are. Keep your chubby chins up. You are a brave boy. Brave boy. Again, cult. Organic growth, you all share the same effing hive mind. You all gather around each other. You live symbiotically to each other. Didn't predicate it from Anko and prefers doing this instead. Again, if you notice a trend, you see this guy quite a bit. That guy is always here, and lately this guy's always been here, so. Yes, they are credible in that it's obvious that this person right here is very much an effing sycophant hoping to get noticed by Eric July. They try very hard to remove R's and remove letters from words, like it's supposed to be some like own, I guess, or whatever, but all it does is make you look like a baby. Like you're doing fifth grade middle school tactics where you're like, I'm gonna change letters of things by saying things differently. Being noticed all the time. Sorry that the fats haven't noticed you yet, and no, they are not credible when you lie about another man's success. Viewers aren't idiots who can sniff BS. It was supposed to say my viewers or unintelligent viewers. Oh yeah, I put viewers who aren't idiots can sniff bullshit. Yes, I have a comic review. Yeah, your review was it's great, nothing else. You probably never watched it because I said a lot of things. And I went through the comic too. I went through important parts of the comic. Yeah, you do like the Husky Spur Kids tells you, and don't interact with us. Just sit on your hands. Better not say a damn word, boy. When the Husky Kid runs around calling other people fat because he's super not triggered. I'm not, though. Dude, I don't look triggered at all. Trolling isn't going to affect me, which, by the way, you misspelled. You used the wrong effect. It's actually with an A. Makes 14-minute video responding to all the comments, speaking fast in an irritated tone. Oh, also responding to my thing about how July will never love you with, well, it's the same with Marvel and DC. Would have really cut me deep if I made a YouTube channel dedicated to defending him. That's actually not what I did, but this is the entire thing here. Majority of my channel, yes, is to that, but you clearly don't know my channel. I actually do a lot of other pop culture news, so no. But because my viewers and fans respond to that more, I'm going to continue to do more videos on that because that's what people like to watch. That they come here mostly for that. So I'm essentially listening to my viewer base on what they like to watch. It's just basic YouTube. He's chubby but calls other people fat. Definitely, I said definitely wasn't an irritated tone. Interesting how you can, I'm husky by top half. How you can tell I'm husky by top half. If you thought I looked affected, which is the right way to say it, not even in the slightest, bud. Cope. You're a sack of potatoes left out on the shelf too long, and you are irritated by the fact that DP, who never heard of Eric July before, looked at the comic and said in all honesty and sincerity that it sucked, and it triggered you. Yeah, you can look at a comic book that you've never read and say it sucked. I don't get triggered by fat people. Hey, bud, I didn't misspell Patreon. I correctly spelled patron. You know, patron's the thing that people that supports others on Patreon are called. Maybe if you had some, you'd know that. It's really something that you think calling other people out other people's grammar and spelling is a gotcha. It really is, because clearly you're mad about it. When you are constantly getting tongue-tied and tripping over words, keep grammar coping. Captain copes a lot. Well, considering on most of my videos I don't have a script and I'm going off ranting, yeah, I'm going to trip over some words because I don't have a script. I'm going off the brain, which is something that you clearly can't understand. I know what they are. You must not listen. I said I don't use commie stuff. Billy's not sending his best. Shout out to Jeremy Reeves again. He makes a great point. Oh, look at me. I'm Hell's Only. I'm a pretentious a-hole who whines and whines about how people enjoy a content creator I hate. I'm going to act like a pretentious a-hole as I sip my hipster latte and act better than everyone else. I can make meaningful contributions to society, but that would take too much effort. So I spend my free time going on random Eric July fan channels and acting smugly superior even though I have nothing better to do with my life. This is 100% correct. Oh no, I'm doing this for my own amusement, but trust me, you don't want to see who Billy could send if he wanted to send someone. That's how much I care. That's how much I care. Hell yeah, shouted him out. Bloody hell, mate. They came after you like a dog missing a bone. It didn't take long, did it? Keep up the great work. It did not, and I will. Appreciate you being here. Concentrate really hard on saying video games. See, you're getting better. No concentration needed, weirdo. You, however, need to concentrate on not hating so much. Video games. For the algorithm. Really proud of your ability to say video more and more. Keep practicing. You'll get there someday. Right? More bullcrap. Keep building the audience, my man. No sweat shed on account of these fools. Slurp, slurp, gag, slurp, slurp. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Autofellatio. Well, it's a free country. You do you, bud. It's long enough to reach my mouth, but I can seem to recreate your technique. And you go keep sucking on each other down in one big train circle for the algorithm. Yeah, it doesn't count because I'm not playing your video. Lol, that's the spirit. I was afraid you were going to be boring. Shadowjack is another one of my viewers who's hilarious and always destroying these fools in the comments. See, I'm not going to kink shame you, but you need Jesus. Why? Because I'm describing how you all suck each other off. Disappointing. I'll grade you a D, since that's all you seem to be interested in. This was my favorite comment right here. I laughed out loud reading that. D for drugs depends on what kind. Well, apart from legalities, that's entirely your freedom of choice, bud. But at least we can all agree on that. I don't know how you deal... Honestly, don't know how you deal with these clowns. Keep up the great work content. Will do. Because you know they're right on Isom is crap and how dumb. And here's pissy neckbeard person. You can't be correct on opinion. God, you're stupid. See? Again, literally almost every comment is this guy. And he claimed that I stopped responding. Like, I never stopped responding. You're just dumb. I find it funny that they're saying Rippaverse customers attack and harass, or so they claim, and yet they are the ones attacking for their NPCs to harass people. Or asking for their NPCs to harass people. Asking for people to do bad things to Eric July at STCC. No one is saying they are attacking or harassing them. You try to trigger them with stupid lame insults, but you end up making yourself that much more pathetic and desperate. Also, no one gives a crap about Eric July to ruin the STC experience to attack him. Yes, I have made videos that show that people were calling for violence against Eric July and Gary from Nerdrotic on top of that. So yes, there are people doing that. There's proof out there. I have videos of it, so you're wrong. They might say his comic sucks and he has no talent, but that's not the attack. And let's be clear, anyone can get a table at STCC at any convention. I don't think anyone can get time at the CGC booth. I don't think just anyone can do that. But again, cope and seethe. So don't make it out like he's doing something special. He's not a guest of any kind. Well, he's a guest on a panel and he is going to be at the CGC booth. Which, by the way, this isn't news if anybody who watches Eric July. Because of how easy it is to call them out on these being morons, Sturgis, if it easy to ridicule, imagine how much easier to rip on, again, grammar. You must not have a life, you're always here, but I appreciate you pushing me in the algorithm. You know how the algorithm works. You have to watch the majority of the video for it to count as a view on YouTube. It's not the same how Musk artificially increased the views numbers for Tucker, and thanks to DP, I don't have to watch your video on your channel. Well, they have to watch my video, just like I have to essentially click on their video in order to make fun of it. Why to be a man and do live simulcast? Come on, big boy, talk to them directly. I don't talk to trans fats. They don't agree with me. Come on, where's your courage? Can't you do a simulcast? Because I have better things to do. And that much, I remember when you were at 369 subs around when I subbed. Glad to see you're growing faster than these fat asses waistline. And that must get your holo wet, huh? It's that, like, bro, get a life. Like, you need to find a hobby, dude. You really need to find a hobby. But then I would have no material. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't the watch time and comments from their brainlet minions that were sent after you help your channel? Comments 100%, watch time potentially. I have a very basic understanding of it since I'm not a content creator. Thanks for the info. But then he would have no material. Nah. There's so much weirdo crap going on Twitter. I'd have content for years. Of course, these drunken morons are the type to have their fans brigade channels they hate. But if it happened to them, they would be all upset about it. Something similar actually happened. There's no hate. They literally would not care. The fuck you talking about? Lol, what? Like, it just goes on and on, dude. Like, I could be here all day. All day. What a lowbrow teeny take. Oh man. Oh, his response to this, where he's saying Spawn would destroy Isom. It really is. I agree. But yeah, these are the type of things that I have to deal with every day, which is hilarious. Like I said, it only makes y'all look terrible. It only makes y'all look worse. It makes your fan base look worse than mine, which my fan base is some of the best people. So it makes my fan base look great. It makes your fan base look terrible. At the end of the day, continue to do it. Continue to send people here so I can continue to make more content. Continue to gain more subscribers. Again, I thank everyone who watches the channel, subscribes to the channel. All of you are amazing. I appreciate all of you. And I appreciate you also for checking out this video. If you do like this video, hit the like button. And like I said in the beginning of the video, do not comment, post, or do anything of that nature. Interact with anything I showed you here, any video, any Twitter post, or anything like that. Leave all your comments in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all that we get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.